Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the LSGT series where we're here for round 6 Autopolis, the Bartopia Autopolis race. Of course, as we're taking a look at the standings here, we have Jimmy Fuego in the lead here with 29 points, Shiny in second with 28, MTL with 27. So we have 3 drivers with super close standings here. Of course, we also have Intoxicated with 25 and Valeska with 23. And of course, a few other drivers at the bottom over there. We also have a few drivers with 0, but more so we also have drivers with 2 and 3 points. For example, Renachi and Blakey Zero managed to get a bunch of points here. Of course, Artie and the BMW very close to the standings. And so everybody get ready. Keep an eye out for the next 2 races, those being the Buckshot Bros Interlagos race and the Gimli Custom Spa race. As those are about to be next, and Spa I would say keep an eye out for both of them, because Interlagos and Spa Francorchamps are super good circuits. They are some absolute favorites, and they're also present in Prototype. So later in the day, Prototype will be racing at Spa Francorchamps. So we're gonna see those cars also race at Belgium. But for now, we are here at Japan. Of course, after the Nordschleife crown, we have to simmer down here for a second and just relax, because good God, what a race that was. As we're about to take a look at the qualify session here of the Autopolis race, we are looking at a drivers like Blue Demon coming out first, and the 25 was at Silverstone last time and ended up in the top 5 in the Prototype series. LMP3 ended up in a Prototype in his own race in for the Phantom Auto Silverstone race. So he's driving here with the Phantom Motorsports McLaren. And Shiny, of course, the race winner for the Prototype, or the not the Prototype winner, although she was a Prototype winner last time. Sally, that whole thing ruined her 3-win streak, but she is the in possession of the Nordschleife crown. She has won the Nordschleife race, which is also one of the things to get the LRS King achievement. The biggest race, or the biggest achievement of them all, the LRS King achievement. Of course, there's another one for the grasp for Shiny, and that is in Prototype, and that's the LRS 400 at the Brickyard. But that's a whole different story. That's like way later in the season, because that's during the time that we are already at buffers for GT, as we are already in round 6 out of 10, because it's the rest of the Prototype is round 10. But that's also the last time that we're gonna have pros, or that's the last time we're gonna have stock car. Of course, for multiple drivers here, it's their first race, but also for a few drivers there, it's their last race of the day. Blue Demon starting his lap. For example, it's gonna be the last day, or the last race for the day for Metro, or like the last race for today. It's gonna be that for Metro, MTL. It's gonna be like that for Kanzi, Jimmy Fuego. It's going to be like that for what's her name? I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. That's pretty much it. Those are the drivers who've all raced in Prototype, or have all raced in Formula earlier today here at Autopolis. Same place. And funny enough, the Bartopia sponsor is for both races, which is beautiful to see. So set the 94 Violet Sky, absolute monster behind the wheel, what we're going to see today. Of course, Violet Sky had an alright race, ended up in 10th at the Nordschleife, which is still pretty good. And of course, one race win in the season, and that was during the Bahrain race. That was during the Bahrain night race that Violet got herself a first win Intoxicated, meanwhile, he is still, I think, he's still looking for a win, yeah. He did get himself into multiple podiums, but I think he wants more than a podium. I think he wants that sweet race win under his name. Of course, and everyone does in this series, because it is LRS we are talking about. Also, Kanzi, earlier today, had a horrible race here, Autopolis. Hopefully that bad luck will not carry on to GT here today, as he ended up 14th in this in LRS last time, or in Autopolis earlier today. And let's see if he could do something good here, as Ricky gets the fastest time with a 1:45.656 here, and it's looking good for Ferrari so far, but I don't want to pop the champagne too soon, as we also have as we also have Danny Allister in third. So we have Blake. What are you doing? Jesus, dude. Either way, we also have Ice Metro in the pits. Did he crash? I think he crashed. Oh Jesus. Either way, already looking good so far for the Ferrari, but as I said, I don't know. I'm gonna pop the champagne too soon, because we already have 2 Mercedes in the top 5. So it's looking solid, and I think Metro is stuck there, or if his car is done deal for the time being. Hopefully it won't be like that. Hopefully he could continue racing. And it's not looking good for multiple cars here. And so far, Ricky having a really good lap. Of course, in pole position with a 1:45.656 so far. I'm going to wait for all the drivers to cross the line, and with a big gap where I can quickly, like super quickly, announce all of the things, or the times as such. And yes, it has been confirmed. Unfortunately, Metro retired the car, so he will not be able to send in a proper time, which is not a great thing for him. It must be devastating to know that you cannot do that, unfortunately. Of course, the first time that we're here in Japan, but we're gonna go to Japan later again in the day, or in the season. Is all the way later. That's in Suzuka. That's round 14, literally. It's Suzuka. We're gonna be racing with the GT drivers again. As currently the standings here, we have Metro, Blake Isayoy. Hold on, let me wait for that car to cross the line. No problem. Cool. All right. Metro, Blake Isayoy, JKR, Renacci, Slumdog, Anastasia, Ellie, Intoxicated Smoky, Kanzi, Violet Sky, Artichoke, Demi Hollywood, Shiny, Danny Allister, MTL, Jimmy Voico, Pluto Demon, Pluto Demon, and Ricky at pole position with a 1:45.656. We have less than 3 minutes remaining here at Autopolis. We are looking at the driver very far in the back. And it's not the first time that they've been far in the back for today, as earlier today they were also far in the back with Formula due to an unfortunate crash where Blake Isayoy made contact with Kanzi. Hopefully that will not carry on to this race. That would be horrifying. And Metro, oh, so they did fix the car. They did fix the car right on time, but now he has to do like a he has to do like a magic lap if he wants to get his time in. Another Nissan driver, of course. We do not have the same luck that we had at Nordschleife, where like some drivers could like suddenly shoot off. And instead we are here with the drivers who are pretty much far in the back, and nobody could just randomly shoot off. So it's gonna be a hard time for the Nissan drivers, but as I said, the Nissan drivers will stop driving Nissan cars. Same with the BMW drivers. BMW drivers will also stop driving BMW cars at the end of the season, as it has already been confirmed what they'll be driving. So for Anastasia, Renachi, and Blake Izayoy, they'll all be driving an Audi R8 GT3. And for the other, whoa, Violet going a bit sideways there for a second, started drifting. Oh, that just shocked me there for a second. Either way, what was I talking about? Oh yeah. The other cars. So for Slalom, Smoker, and Artie, they'll all be racing a 4GT, which is that exact same 4GT that will be present in the regionals, which is at the end of the season. We're gonna have the regionals Asia, but basically the 4GT is present in regionals America. And the another thing that I'll also say, the schedule for GT will also change. We won't have to get, we will not get rid of any cars, or we will not get rid of any racetracks or add any racetracks. It's purely rearranging them, because what we'll do instead, for example, like after Nordschleife, we're having Autopolis right here. Before Nordschleife, we had Daytona. What we're going to do is we're going to do regions. So first 5 races will be in Europe. Then the other 5 races will be in Australia and Asia and Middle East. And the last 5 races will all be in America and also in like Brazil. As the qualifying session here comes to an end, we're about to be taking a look at the remaining vehicles crossing the line. And then we're going to look at who's going to start up front. Who's going to start in 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th. As we're currently looking at the driver, he's going to start in 4th, but he could change it all right here as he crosses the line. Let's see if he could change it. No. How about Violet Sky? No improvement either. We're looking at Demi Hollywood. Currently, it's not looking good for Jimmy Fuego either. I mean, it's not looking horrible. He's doing fantastic effect. He's in 1st, and he's currently in 4th. Looking good for the championship leader so far. Demi could also be a threat to the whole situation. I mean, he was part of that first race McLaren podium lockout. Of course, he drives the McLaren. Let's check across the line. There is an improvement right there. Shot himself all the way up to 7th. Joins the other Mercedes, which is Danny Allister. And another car pushing down Violet Sky. I can't exactly identify who, but for sure, it is looking fantastic for the Ferraris here, as they're 6th, 3, and 1st. No improvement from Violet Sky, no improvement from Pluto either. But I think he has to improve. So looking at MTL, currently in the McLaren. It is going to be a Ferrari versus McLaren. It's going to be just like Watkins Glen again. Ricky the pole sit across the line as we have our top 5. It is Ricky, Blue the Demon, Pluto, Jimmy Fuego, and MTL. So we are about to get ready. We're about to go green. 10 laps. Lots of position changing here and there. Even in the back, there's a lot of position changing. MTL nearly trying to interfere with the Mercedes drivers. The McLaren trying to shoot up. Meanwhile, already trying to hold himself back from the Porsche drivers, who are both trying to charge as much as possible. Trying to get as close as possible to all the other drivers. It is incredible how much these guys are fighting right now. Onto the hairpin. Lots of overtaking opportunities right here. Metro trying to get closer to Ellie. Not working right there. Meanwhile, You see the Nissans both trying to swerve away from the Lamborghini and trying to get ahead. Like Stacia really trying to make that move. It's not really working for him. But there's a bigger chance for the Nissan drivers here today. Just the issue is they have to go against the Porsches, and the Porsches are absurdly fast. Oh, Violet getting a bit on the grass. Multiple cars went onto the grass, and I think that's the whole reason. Oh, yeah, exactly what I was afraid of. Blake easy on your back there, sideways. And it looked like Slaughterman was also involved in that wreck. Boy, yo, as we're going to lap 2 of 10. Blue now on the inside. Side to side, the McLaren and the Ferrari going into turn 3. Blue trying to spear the McLaren, not working. Now Ricky further up ahead. It is looking great for Ferrari, but the Tifosi do not want to celebrate yet as the McLarens are absurdly close. Violet Sky getting ahead of Artichoke right here. And side to side into the next turn. Violet trying to hold that Porsche as far ahead as possible. And right here, that BMW is in the rear view mirror. You know, take a look at MTL getting closer to Jimmy Fuego. And the McLarens are all charging like absolute maniacs here today. Oh, multiple attempts being put here and there. Multiple drivers trying to go here and there. It's not looking very fancy here. This is looking very scary. And Violet being extremely careful with the Porsche. Does not want to hit somebody or get hit by someone either. Just get the car as close as possible to the lines, but also trying to stay away from the lines at the same time. Tries to go a bit off-road, and Blue the Demon taking the lead from the Ferrari of Ricky. And the 25 in the lead. Meanwhile, Pluto trying to overtake his own teammate. Pluto trying to overtake the driver he is racing with in the same like manufacturing team. Violet now trying to go for a move on the inside here. Side to side with Artie. And of course they caught off. I love this camera system, man. Stacia trying to get close to Ellie here. But now Stacia has to be careful with Metro behind. As Blue crosses the line, we have 7 more laps remaining. Let's see who can use their luck. It's definitely going to be Pluto who is going to try to use his luck as he's getting closer and closer to Ricky. Oh, Jesus, Violet locking up there. But also trying to be careful with Ellie as Ellie tries to get ahead of Violet here. but the 94 is not going to let the 93 pass. But the 93 will have to use brute force if necessary. Side to side, the Porsche and the Lamborghini go. Oh, wait, oi, oi, oi. Did Violet spin out? Violet did spin out. Well, they're back on the track, but I think it was just a little slip up instead of spinning out. 3 Ferraris, 1 McLaren. Who's gonna win? Blue must be horrified seeing 3 Italian cars chasing 1 British car. A Smoke Hero in the BMW in 10th. Driving, of course, the BMW Z4 Rayman Origins Ubisoft car. Pluto close to Ricky, but can't seem to get ahead. Now Pluto on the inside. Into turn 1, side to side, both of the Ferraris. Kanzi has front row seats in this battle. I'm jealous. Man, his front row seats looking at one of the most insane battles right now. Both of the Ferraris going against each other. Pluto sideways into the grass. And out is that 14. He tries to get back on the field. Ay, 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 huge crash right there with JKR. I don't know if Pluto will come back, but that is no. He's back into the pits. Ay, ay, ay. Just when it went so well for Ferrari, shit hit the fan. In LRS, shit will always hit the fan no matter what. It's a thing I always say in just in commentary. In LRS, it's always LRS where shit just hits the fan. Luckily, Pluto's car did not sustain too much damage, and he's back on the field. Although half a lap down, I would say, not a whole lap down, but half a lap down. But he is back on the field, which is a good thing. Yeah, there's a lot of debris there. You saw lots of debris on the floor over there. as we are looking at it. MTR and Blue is about to be crossing into lap 7 out of 10. Let's see if the lucky number 7 is there with anyone today, maybe for this lap only. Let's see who has the luck with him. Kanzi now, he's gonna try to get ahead of Ricky. Of course, they might be teammates, but points are still one of the questions. Oh, so, but if Kanzi managed to crush it to Ricky, then Jimmy Fuego is gonna profit extremely hard from that. Meanwhile, MTL also trying to get ahead of the Mercedes here. It's now looking easy for the McLaren here. But maybe it will as he gets that drag. About to go into turn 1 here, lap 8. Nobody had the luck. Or maybe they used all the luck on holding their precision, which if that is the case, well, yeah, thank you. Well, that looks definitely better right now for Shiny as already gets close. Into turn 1, let's see the BMW. Oh, the BMW did try to get closer to the Lamborghini. Did not successfully work, unfortunately. But already is close to Shiny. To lap 9. 2 more laps to go here at Autopolis. Meanwhile, Kanzi and Ricky chilling. They've been doing all right. Of course, it's looking good for the Ferrari today. They've been very close to one another. They've all just been racing in unison, so they should be all right. Audi on the outside. Let's see if he can do it on the outside. Oh, those got really close to Shiny. Now he has the inside advantage here. Can he hold that position, or will Shiny be able to get ahead up here on the inside? Audi side to side. Oh, it's gonna come down to the hairpin next. No, Shiny has. Wait, no. Let me just go back to that battle. Well, we're about to see a slight glimpse of it. No, we ain't. Yeah, this camera sucks. You got a good battle going on. You're just gonna show me Kanzi. Well, Artie did get ahead of Shiny. Meanwhile, Violet Sky also trying to get ahead of Shiny. And of course, the one does not like that. Wants to get even closer. As we're waving white flag, one more lap to go here at the Bartopia Autopolis race. No, was there a little bit of contact there? Did y'all see that? They were really close and then it backed off suddenly. I think there was contact because Violet is driving super slow. What the fuck? Jesus. I did not expect such aggressiveness behind the wheel. My goodness. What a final lap. So looking at Kanzi and Ricky side to side. Meanwhile, we've only had one driver. We had one driver overall who, so you go to blue, yeah, here we go. We only have one driver who has 2 wins in GT. But blue, he's about to change that. He's about to be the second driver to get 2 wins in GT as he crosses the line and wins the Autopolis race here at Autopolis, of course. Ricky coming in with second and Kanzi in third, making that a great 2-3 for the Tifosi here. Jimmy in fourth, MT on fifth, Danny in sixth, and Jaker in 7th. Three of the Mercedes in the pole on the top 10. Demi in 8th, Smoker in 8th, and Intoxicated bringing the final point for Porsche and 0 points for Lamborghini today. Surprisingly. Very, very surprisingly. No points for Lamborghini, who were always able to get points on every single race. Oi, 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 that's not gonna look good. Either way, we are also looking at Pluto about to cross the line here. The blue, a 2-time race winner here in GT, and the second driver to be a 2-time race winner. Hey, shows how different the race wins here in LRS are. The top 10, it was Blue, Ricky, Kanzi, Jimmy, MTL, Danny, Jaker, Demi, Smoker, and Intoxicated. Fastest lap made by Pluto. So you're gonna look at the standings. Jimmy still in the lead, but MTL in second, and Blue in third. Meanwhile, Shiny in fourth, and Ricky in 5th. We also have Intoxicated in 6th, Violet Sky in 3rd, JKR or Violet Sky in 7th, JKR in 8th, Danny Allison in 9th, and Metro in 10th. Oh, a bunch of other drivers behind. Of course, Smoker, who got himself 2 points, and we just have 2 more drivers with 0. Looking Slaughter and Anastasia, but their day will 100% come someday. So until then, and we will see